So we finally went to the store like we were planning to do the other day before the bad thing happened about the apartment. So, like I said, just, getting back to what we were doing before, one thing of note that how you would find this a coincidence, I don't know, but that song, Come On Irene, that I was saying sounded like Come On Orleans, was on in the store when we were there. And then they also, in the clearance, had mushroom soup that was something Pacific, and Pacific was like all the big lettering. I was just like, it's like when birthday cakes are on clearance after the whole birthday cake episode. Anyways, I am sure. It's sort of like in Foxborough where the Rockstar kept ringing up wrong, so we were getting it for free. Anyways, right, you just go, I can only imagine being a quote unquote essential worker, told you're an essential worker in 2020, like stuff was going to shut down and free everyone. And then just the way it is now. It's just, it's day to day. Yeah, just day to day. I noticed that couple that does the cruises, I think it's called JJ Cruise, they did a live stream from the Star of the Seas. So I started watching some of it. I missed the live stream. I got like the video notification because I must have subscribed to them. Yeah, like they're really sort of like cheery, and you're like, yeah, that's exactly what you want on a cruise with you. You don't want people brawling at the what is it, the bungalow, the overwater bungalow. Yeah, you don't want that. So I don't know, like sometimes it's just a thing that you don't even have an opinion about, really. Yeah, just right. It's sort of like, what am I gonna say? Okay, like some things become almost null and void, and I just have nothing to say about it. I don't have an opinion about it. But clearly, God tells us to turn the other cheek. But like I said, right. I don't know. I would have to be there. Let's put it that way. I'd have to be there. Some people said in the comments, I would kind of go with this. If you knew you were on a big ship, maybe you didn't know a second ship would be there because unless you looked into it, you're not going to know that. Okay. You're on a private island and two of the biggest ships were there, right? Someone said it was like 10,000 passengers. Okay. Um, it's hard to say because it depends on how it was marketed. But you might believe when you're paying for one of those that there's not going to be people swimming near you. And I don't know how close, like, what does swimming near you mean? What were they doing? Was there other places for them to hang out? Were they snorkeling? Right, I don't know any of those factors. And I just don't like to even get involved in something like that. It's just one of those things where you just go, I would completely avoid that. Right. Some people would be like, where is the busiest beach? Okay, I'm going on the other side. Right. Stuff like that. Yeah, like, I don't know how big the place is. I haven't been there. 10,000 people's a lot. On a side note, because it's a totally different cruise line, I took a Carnival cruise. And it was like a short cruise, so it was like probably one of their smaller ships. And we were the only ship at Half Moon Cay that day. And that probably has something to do with why I think it's so awesome. I don't know. I've only been there once. But yeah, like if going to like the South Pacific or Greece or something is completely out of your grasp, I would definitely recommend going to the Bahamas. Like when these cruise ships have a private island, do that.